Joining us tonight, Congressman Matt Gaetz. He serves on a number of key committees, including Judiciary, Budget, and Armed Services. Congressman, great to see you. I can't wait to hear what you think of this 586 pages of report from the Inspector General.
Well, obviously, Lou, the information about Hillary Clinton is damning, and it is frustrating, and it is true. But the bombshell in this report is Chapter 12 that highlights the fact that the Mueller investigation is built on a rotten premise. Peter Strzok, just 9 days after opening the investigation on George Papadopoulos, was out there saying that he could stop Donald Trump from becoming president of the United States. And you know what else, Lou? We have a new character that enters this story. Attorney number 2. This was the lead attorney from the FBI assigned to Robert Mueller. Right. And now we see circumstances where he's saying viva la resistance, you know, aligning himself with the resistance against the Trump administration while working for Robert Mueller. We got to disband the Mueller probe. Corrupt from the beginning. You know,
I think you make a terrific point. This report, just the facts, no, forget there isn't even an attempt at logical conclusion based on the evidence, because otherwise there would be people being marched forward to grand juries, because this is contemptible, absolute corrupt conduct on the part of the FBI and the Justice Department as well, I think. To sit there and say that five attorneys, 3 of them known, 2 not, were involved here, it's just straightforward. They were working for Hillary Clinton. They were working as political activists. They were doing what she did, that is, have public, in the clear conversations of government business being conducted on their private cell phones in contravention of every requirement of the FBI. And this Inspector General wants to give them a little slap on the wrist and say, don't do that. And I think we need to change our procedures and our rules and do some really good training. And Christopher Wray calls a press conference to announce he's going to tell the rank and file how to conduct themselves when it's their damn leadership that's corrupt and absolutely in violation of the regulations.
Lou, foreign actors hacked into this information that was classified, that was being illegally maintained by Hillary Clinton, so that she wouldn't have to produce documents because she wanted to run for president while hiding information from the American people. So you had Americans put at risk because of this activity. And what? We're going to go update the HR manual. We're going to update our guidelines and procedures. You know, this is the same FBI and Department of Justice that for a year has refused to produce the information about how this entire Trump-Russia narrative began in the first place, but yet they're willing to gloss over the real danger to national security that Hillary Clinton caused. This was bias in favor of Hillary against Donald Trump. And the real question, Lou, is what are we going to do about it in Congress? Are we just going to watch? Are we just going to criticize from the sidelines? Or are we going to step up, demand the documents, and then start impeaching the people who broke the law?
Congressman Jordan making it clear that's the path, the latter path is the one that he would like to take. In your way, it's looming as a very large obstacle, is a lame duck rhino speaker who is sending your party to hell with this amnesty legislation that no one has seen. There has been no regular order. There has been no debate. You're being handed this and you're going to be told, be good boys and girls and do exactly what the speaker says, which will destroy the Republican Party's base and by the way, cost you at least, I think, 50 seats in the midterms. What do you think?
Well, I have not read the leadership proposed immigration legislation, but I do know that every time Republicans trade amnesty today for border security tomorrow, we never really get to the border security part. And the American people, they know that game. They know it's a bait and switch game like you'd see at a bad used car lot. And here we deserve to do better. Immigration was one of the key issues of Donald Trump's campaign and of his agenda. And we need to deliver for this president by giving him something akin to the Goodlatte bill that ends change migration, that imposes E-Verify, that cracks down on sanctuary cities. If we're doing something less than that, then we're not fulfilling the promises that we made to people when we asked them to trust us with this government.
Can you imagine, though, what Paul Ryan said to Tom Donahue at the chamber, to Jamie Dimon at the Business Roundtable? to Charles and David Koch, the Koch brothers. I mean, he gave, he made some heartfelt promises to them for all that he's been promised. He's been bought, he is sold out, and there is no contract with America. It's just with American business, American banks, and of course, Wall Street and the Koch brothers. And as long as he's in that office, Congressman, you know you don't have a chance, right?
Well, I'm going to keep fighting, and I want to know where the Republican Party is on this issue. We need to be taking public votes to put people on the board. Now, I don't know the people you mentioned, but I will say there are a lot of special interests in this town that simply want cheap labor. And when, how criminal it would be for us to neuter the tax cuts by allowing so much illegal immigration that we depress wages. Okay. We promised people tax cuts and rising wages.
And, Congressman, there is no doubt about it. The American people will not be satisfied with anything other than the construction of that wall as a condition preceding to amnesty of any kind, if amnesty at all. Congressman Matt Gaetz, thanks for being with us. Always great to hear you. And again, I salute you. You're the only voice so far to stand up straight and say it exactly like it is about the speakership of one Paul Ryan. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Lou.